Welcome to Perth's #1 podcast. You're listening to the Jamo and Dylan Show.
G'day guys and welcome back to the Jamo and Dylan Show. It is episode 140 today. Dylan is live from Italy once again. Dylan, how are you going, mate?
I'm good. I'm better this week. Last week I was a bit out of it, hungover, lost the phone. I was stressed. So this week's been much more calm.
You seem cleaner and more fresh.
Yeah. This week, wake up. It's good. Happy days. New phone.
Good. So, what happened with the phone? You had to get a refurbished one, is that right?
Yeah, I just, I didn't want to buy like a brand new one over here because I've noticed they make it quite difficult to download apps and shit and all of that when your region's set to Australia. So I was like, fuck that. I'll just get, a little refurbished one. Bought it from some Pakistani blokes. They were good lads.
Yeah?
Yeah, it should do me. And then, just been going well.
So the other phone is gone forever.
Long forever. Couldn't find it. Used Find My iPhone. Went to the last location. Nothing, bro. I reckon it's in a bin or something. Who knows?
It's in some homeless dude's pocket, mate.
Yeah, bro.
He's playing Candy Crush.
He's having fun, eh? He's probably just taking photos. Can't unlock it.
So where are you in Italy now?
Right now we're visiting Carly's auntie and uncle.
Beautiful.
Right?
Are you in their home or no?
So this is the thing, right? So they live on the east coast of Italy. So we're in a place called Vasto. It's near the beach. It's pretty nice, all right?
Wonderful, yep.
Yeah, so it's nice to have some beach time. But the thing is, right, they are... So they're Jehovah's Witness, right? This is like their religion. Okay. So we're not allowed to sleep in the same room.
You and Carly.
So what happens is, it's a 2-story house, right? This bloke built the house himself back in the 70s or 80s. And so upstairs is like where they stay. And so I'm staying downstairs, bro, by myself. Scary. The first night was scary, bro, because I'm saying goodbye and I come down and it's dark. But then, the room and stuff's big. I got a big bed to myself, but it's still a bit like, fucking hell.
During the day, can you spend time with each other? Yeah,
so we wake up, they've been pretty good with that. We've been going to the beach. Or she has a cousin here, he's 35. So we've been hanging out with her and her son. He's all right. He's 4. We brought him a footy, so I've been teaching him how to play.
Wait. How'd you get you brought a football?
Yeah, a little one.
Oh, awesome. Yeah.
So he's all right.
That's cool.
Carly wanted to bring bro, genuinely, the kid's all right at kicking. I was shocked.
Could he, when he's, 16, 17, come over here?
Well, we're in, so we're kicking, 6-7 meters, and he's hitting me every single time. And that's no word of a lie. I swear to God, every time.
Next time you do it, can you take a little video?
I will. I think I did take a video. Yeah, I'll send you the video. I was impressed. I was like, this kid's, what the hell?
Might even chuck that up on our story so
bro,
people can see the truth.
Yeah,
that's awesome. What's his name?
Liam.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Liam.
Are Italian people do they? Wait, so what? Liam. Does everyone else have normal names?
Nah. The bloke's name, the uncle's name is Cesare. I think it's Caesar awesome. In English.
Yeah.
He's all right. But yeah, yesterday, bro, we had lunch, right? They cook breakfast, lunch, dinner every day, big meals.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's good food. But they were Carly's dad kind of told us, they might preach a bit to you when you're there, the Jehovah
way. And how's the English as well?
The auntie speaks good English because she lived in Australia for a fair chunk of her life. The Caesar he lived in Australia for 10 years, so good conversation.
So they've spent a bit of time, right.
And the cousin speaks really good English, so it's all right. We can communicate easily. Okay. But yesterday we had lunch. It's 2 o'clock. And then he starts going, why do you think there's so many gods? And I just go, me and Carly go, I don't know. People different, come from different areas, believe in different things, And he goes, the Bible has all the answers. And I was thinking oh, fuck, here we go, man. And then he starts getting up, Bible verses. And he's explaining why the world's bad. And he's he's like, here, read this. So I'm looking at it. He goes, no, read it out loud. So I'm like, I'm reading out Bible verses in the midday, bruv. Verse 15, Genesis.
Just after lunch. Wait, so he's making...
1 second.
What
Not
happened?
bad. Oh, no, Carla's just bringing me... They always make you eat, bro. Like, it's like forced. So they were like, you have to bring in something to eat.
Is that going in the bin? Or?
Oh, I don't know. I don't feel like eating anymore. It's too much.
So you're just eating all the time?
All the time, bro. It's like a chore.
Do you reckon you'll pack on some kilos when you come
Nah,
back?
because we walk heaps. And it's like, that's
Oh,
tiring
true.
as well. So you're just full and exhausted, bro. But yeah, besides the Bible reading, this place is alright.
So you're currently in a kitchen.
Yeah, downstairs. So I guess this is my kitchen.
So downstairs, is it like a little mini home downstairs?
Yeah.
So what do you have? You have a kitchen, do you have a bathroom?
Bathroom, bedroom, other bedroom.
Is this like spare, like throughout the year spare?
Yeah,
Or
they
do
don't,
people...
they just live upstairs, and then people who visit stay here usually.
And how far are you from the ocean?
I don't know, about 8-minute drive.
Okay, not too bad at all.
We stopped over in a town on the way because when we were in Rome, it takes ages to get here. But if you go to the town in the middle and then it breaks it up, and that was really cool. We were like 2-minute walk from the beach. It was kind of like it reminded me of like a Scarborough or something. It was nice.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
it
was
beautiful.
Reminded me of home. It was warming.
Awesome. We've also had listeners of the show, who have seen you in Italy, which I find amazing.
It happened. Yeah, one bloke I went to a Irish pub. I just typed in sports bar to watch the Wimbledon final, and he turned around and he's like, "Oh fuck, I watched the show. Like I thought I recognised your voice." And I forgot his name, but good shout out to him. Good
Where's
bloke.
he from? What country?
He's from Australia.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and he had like the mustache and a little mullet. He was like 20, and I thought, yeah, you look Australian, bro.
And people also saw you at, was it called the Trevi Fountain?
Yeah, I saw that message. So yeah, we were there.
Yeah.
Pretty nice. Rome's cool. Rome's a cool city.
And there were some people that saw you and were too shy to say hi. So we've got a few messages from them in the requests as well.
There you go. Well,
yeah,
you can say
I
hi.
found it amazing. I
know
that there's
worldwide,
heaps of
bro. It's
people
weird,
over there.
right?
Yeah,
It's just crazy.
but it's just awesome that the show's reached the other end of the world, mate.
It is. It's impressive. It's nice.
Have you heard about what's going on in Bali at the moment?
Mum kind of meant. Is it some disease? Is that what you're talking about?
Bro,
Mum mentioned
foot and
it.
mouth disease.
Yeah, Mum mentioned it to me the other day. What is this thing?
Yeah. So, Dad was explaining it to me. It's basically a disease that wipes out animals.
Okay.
So, if it got into Australia, your household dog, dead. Your pet bird, Jamo, dead.
Everyone's gone.
Your pet rat probably deserves to be gone, dead.
If it gets rid of them, let's bring it.
Yeah, but apparently it's really bad and it can come back. So for example, Dad thinks that they should, although we love Bali, he thinks that we shouldn't be going to Bali at the moment because we'll bring it back and then animals dead.
So we can get it, but it's not gonna kill us. Is that how it works?
I'm not sure about how it works. All I have is the really minimal information, the basics.
Foot and mouth disease. It's a very basic
Foot
name.
and mouth. It is, but what it will do, the follow-on effect is ruin all of the food industries. So dairy, right? All your milk gone, cows, boom, bacon, beef gone.
And how serious is this thing at the moment? Is it just the beginning, or they think it's gonna really ruin everything?
Governments are putting in tens of millions to stop this thing from spreading.
Really?
So I think it's pretty big, yeah.
Damn.
But I just was like, what? I've heard of foot and mouth disease, but I've never taken it seriously. And then now
maybe they won't let us fly there. Maybe they'll do a little flight ban or something.
I'm not sure, but plenty of people in Bali at the moment. Plenty of people in Europe.
Everyone's in Bali.
It's great to see. But yeah,
Foot
I just
and
wanted
mouth
to.
disease. It sounds like something. It sounds like it's horrible, bro.
Sounds terrible.
I'm
it
thinking
sounds
of
that it
just
will infect your feet and mouth.
I'm just thinking of bubbly feet, like cut past,
Oh,
like fingers lost.
dirty.
Yeah, bro.
Also, a follow-up from last week's podcast where I was talking to you about the weird money DM.
Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah. From
Yep.
the English bloke.
So, so basically he started just putting question mark after question mark and like replying to me heaps, and I was like, bro, relax. Like,
Yep.
I'm just here to learn something. I'm not actually going to partake.
Yeah, we just want some info, bro.
And then heaps of you guys who listen to the show sent me messages saying, do not do anything. This is serious, right? So basically, it's exactly what he was saying. It's my boys will load. It's basically drug money, like I was thinking, and they'll load the money that they've made into my Australian bank account.
I mean,
they'll get me
good.
to cash it out. So let's say like they'll do it in an increment of $3,000, right?
Yep. Just
So
something
that
little.
they'll give me $3,000, and
Yeah.
then they might say you get to keep 500 of it.
Okay.
As long as you cash it out and give it to one of our boys.
Who? What? Okay.
So
Yeah.
they might have someone over here.
A little
I'll
contact.
meet them.
Then they do that.
They'll have contacts.
One of those dodgy international money transfer shops and
Mm-hmm.
happy days.
And then bang. So they'll have their money. But yeah, I was watching a short like Vice documentary on it, a 15-minute one.
Bro, I
that,
love Vice
you guys sent in.
documentaries. They're so good, man.
Bro, scary. Like these guys will meet especially in the UK. They'll meet up, and if you get caught and you've done it, let's say you've done 50k or 100k, that's like a fair chunk of money.
Yep.
You can go to jail for like up to 14 years just by being involved.
Okay.
So, and what
that's
they
not
do, they
good,
say
bro.
like, sometimes we know some people that do this, they withhold information. They don't
Yep.
lie, they're
Yep.
just withholding information, right? And they'll withhold enough information for you to want to get involved without knowing the repercussions.
Okay, and then you don't know
So-
what's going to happen one day.
So then these people are like, this is easy. All I'm doing is like, they're putting money into my account. As long as I don't steal it, I'm safe.
And we're the ones who get in
Because what
trouble, bro.
happens-
The big dogs
Exactly.
get away with it.
But in the UK, if they load up the bank account, let's say you get $8,000 and you
Mhm.
don't give it or you don't cash it out, they know where you live because you have to hand over all your information. They just come, chop a few fingers off, say never do that again.
Yeah.
If it's more money, you're dead. So it was a serious thing, and I'm lucky I've avoided it.
That's crazy, bro. These people are wild.
Yeah, you know me though, I wouldn't have fallen for that.
Nah, that's an easy one. No,
Yeah,
no one's
I-
giving
I
you free
reckon-
money, bro.
In my head, I was like, fuck, it's dodgy that like this guy who's pretty well known in England is doing it. But then I was also
So
thinking,
openly.
yeah, but then I was also thinking I wouldn't trust someone with 100 followers. I'd trust someone that I've listened to their catalogue of music,
Bro, he
which is
probably-
drug related.
He probably gets so many people. Like,
Yeah, I reckon.
people be like, I'm your biggest fan. Yeah, I'll do anything for you, man.
Seemed like hell cut up that I didn't do it for him though. It was. Wasn't
He probably
happy
doesn't
at all.
hear no often.
No.
You know, bro, they
Um,
don't have Subway in this country.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think Subway, is that an American thing?
Well, it's pretty like I saw a thing. They have the most shops in the world because they're little, so they have so many. Not one
Okay.
single one here, and you don't need to wear seatbelts in a back seat. Completely optional.
What?
Optional, bruv.
Bro, imagine you get hit in front of the
I
car,
hopped in the
mash
car.
up, you go straight out.
Yeah, bro. I hopped in the back, and then like the chick next to me, the cousin, not wearing it. She's like, "Oh, it's optional," and I thought, "Well, I can't be the bitch. Fuck, I guess we'll die together." Like, bro, crazy,
Wild.
crazy place.
Also want to give a shout out to a bloke who's bought our merch before. He listens to the show. His name's Mitch Freeman, right?
Yeah, I recognize the
And-
name.
And basically he bought from our first ever merch drop, the sold out 3-minute one, insane. He bought a white Poddy t-shirt and he's taken it all around the globe. He
Has
went to
he?
England. He played county cricket in England, just local village cricket or whatever. Wore it on his first night there, drinking beers with his new teammates. He's taken it. I think he's in Europe at the moment. He sent us another photo. He's at
Respect, bro.
festivals. He's at this, that, and he's taken it around the globe, which is great to see.
That's advertising. That's the best type.
That's awesome.
The best.
Just going to get up a couple of things here. The people have been great this week. I thought that it would be a bit of a dead one because obviously you're abroad. Like it's hard to communicate. But the people have still pulled through.
They've come
with some,
through.
Yeah, they've done well with some good stuff. So I'm just going to go through to this first one that's been sent in. This girl has said, what runs through men's brains with post-nut clarity? What do they think after they've just finished? She's confused. She knows if it's a feeling of disgust or clarity. And I think it's more so clarity. It's
I used to feel shame when I was younger. Like 15,
Shame?
I used to feel like guilty.
Yeah, no, well, you can, depending on what you're doing.
Yeah, depending on what you've just watched, you know.
Yeah, exactly. How dirty did you go?
I know, bro. Sometimes, you know.
There's the dark depths, man.
Yeah, bro.
Murky
You get on.
waters.
You keep searching and searching, and before you know it, you know.
Yeah, watch what you say in that household, bro. They'll come down with pitchforks.
Bro, they're probably I can see them lighting up, bro. Fuck, crazy. But I guess
No, what I was trying to think of it just before we recorded, and the best way of describing it for me is that every emotion you were feeling during is completely dulled down to just real low. So you can still feel, like, for me, still feel happy and like, and it depends who you're, like, if you're doing it with someone, if you're doing it by yourself, there's all these different things.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't say like my mind's at its most clearest. I think you're almost overthinking.
I kind of just, when it's done, like if you're having a wank, for me, when it's done, it's done. I'm just done. Go, let's play some FIFA or something.
Go make a sandwich.
We always talk like in the boys chat when, if you're having a wank and messages pop up, do you answer it while like you're doing it? See, sometimes I will be in the boys chat mid wank and just reply to something, or
I can't. I have to have it all gone out of my way. I don't want to think about any of that.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not texting while doing it. I need to be focused and locked in.
I've done that I've done that quite a bit.
Yeah, I don't doubt that whatsoever.
Halftime break maybe.
Like the footy.
Because sometimes like if someone sends a good, sometimes one of the boys gets on a roll. Like I think Lockie had a good weekend like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And he was sending some good shit. Sometimes some good things come through. Yeah, bro.
This was sent in by a 22-year-old listener from Brighton.
Okay.
He said, and this is directed at you and then me. He said, Dylan, would you suck Jamo's dick for $1 million? And the same question for Jamo. But then at the end, he goes, just one suck.
Oh, what? Only one?
Just one. Let's
For
do
1
it.
million, bro. One suck for $1 million each.
One suck.
$2 million. This show's going everywhere.
At that point, it's just
That's
a large thumb.
I swear to, at that, if one, so that means there's no nut, nothing. It's not even like...
Mhm. Not
that's
even a
$1
real
million
question.
for... That's not even a second's work. That's just... You know what I mean? That's just a quick, like... That's... Bro, if you say no to
The
that,
noise.
that's weird.
Yeah.
That's easy
Yeah.
money, bro. I'd do
Yeah,
that to a
good
homeless
question
person
answered.
for one.
Yeah, that's fair enough. You'd probably... Because then I've got nothing to add, to be honest.
I mean, it's, bro, it's one little,
I remember the head of the river, and the bloke did his ankle, and then we didn't know what school it was, and they came back the next year and won. Someone
comeback
sent us
story,
the
bro.
article. Someone sent us the news
Oh,
article
damn.
from that, and it was a good story. Their tactic was to get out to an early lead, and then just hold it for the rest of the race.
Okay.
And it was
start
Christchurch.
strong and just make them catch you. Oh, yeah.
Yep, Christchurch
Building
is
good
the
men or
school.
something.
Yeah, building good young
Yeah.
men. Remember when you and I went through all the PSA school websites to see what we'd want to go to?
Yeah. Oh, who had the... There was one school that had it. Was it Hale who had the elite, like...
Hale had the sickest website with the best, looking footy program. Like, it just looked awesome. Like, if
and
we
it had,
were
like, they had
parents
like
and
a
wanted to send our
drone
kids
shot and shit. Yeah.
there, like, they had a 3D virtual tour of everywhere at
Yeah.
their school. It was insane.
Yeah. We were...
So
I
shout
remember
out
that
to
day. We
Christchurch
were obsessed.
for that win.
We were watching, like,
Yeah, we
PSA
were.
school swim meets and shit.
That's good, that.
Yeah.
We also have another update. I'm loving the follow-ups because
Follow-ups are the
they
best,
produce-
bro.
So, okay, basically last week there was a girl who said there's a guy who her friend had seen, but every time that she sees this guy, she wants to rip his clothes off.
I remember this. Right? I remember.
She's came back, and we basically said, yeah, do it. Like, there's nothing really holding you back. I think she was house sitting, or she's about to house sit, and she said, oh, should I get him over?
Yeah. Oh, we said go for it.
We did. She said, just listen to the potty. Cheers for the advice. I'm going to do it and we'll keep you updated. We're pretty good friends, so don't think it'll be too awkward after.
Okay, so she thinks it's just a chill little meet up, you know, do what you got to do and off you go.
It'll be A-okay. She'll be fine. And I just want to hear how it went. I want to get a rating out of 10. Maybe we get feeling, atmosphere, and then like post. Like, how do you feel after? Performance,
Performance review. They're key to improvement.
That'd be awesome.
I keep thinking about foot and mouth disease, bro.
Okay, well, I'm going to do a quick Google and we'll find out how it works.
I'm just thinking of,
it sounds revolting.
It sounds like one of those, like, the bubonic plague. It sounds like it comes from there and it just, you know those old school ones that really mess people up? That's what
I've noticed today with this Zoom conversation is it's quicker. Like last time there was a little bit of delay.
Yeah, today's faster. Well, I'm using, maybe the internet's better. I'm using just hotspotting from my phone because I bought like a SIM card over here.
Yeah.
And I've got lots of gigs, so maybe it's a bit quicker, you know? I was going to ask them for internet, but I don't know, because they're Jehovah. I was like, they're like against internet or some shit. I don't know. Scary, bro.
Oh, I found out this crazy thing. So my dad, he has an older sister, right?
Yep.
And really? He has two older sisters.
I never knew. I thought you just had the brother who lived next door.
He passed away as well.
Oh, R.I.P., bro.
Yeah, that's Uncle Peter. He died.
When was that?
On Sunday.
Damn, you good, bro?
Funeral on Monday when the potty comes out, which is not going to be good.
That's tough. How's your dad, bro?
Sad, man.
Yeah, man.
Watching him cry for the first time in a few years was real sad.
So is your uncle's, like, does he have a partner, like a wife or anything?
Yeah.
Well, is she still next door?
She's still next door.
Damn, bro.
For now, but basically all of his sons, so he has a son that lives in Tasmania, and then he has the two that live here. One of them from Tasmania's come over and he's staying with her until the funeral. Okay, that's nice. Which is good.
R.I.P., man.
Dad was asked by Peter a few days before he died to do the eulogy at the funeral and to make the PowerPoint of the photos for the funeral. So Dad's been hard at work.
That's an honour, bro.
It's a sad thing to do, though.
It's sad, but it's nice that he's been asked, you know?
Yeah, indeed.
It's an honour, bro.
So, yeah, rest in peace.
Rest in peace, for sure, bro.
We'll move on now. We'll go to... Oh, no, we have foot and mouth disease. So, we've just gone from that to not a disease. But hand, foot and mouth disease is common in children under 5 years old.
Damn.
Anyone can get it. The illness is usually not serious, but is highly contagious.
Okay, so is there like photos of it? Foot and mouth.
Let me go images. Oh, it's exactly what you thought.
Yep.
There's the foot.
Oh, bro.
So basically it's a bumpy foot,
bumpy
hands, and bumpy mouth. It looks like herpes for children.
Throw them out, eh?
Way more common in children, though. That's terrible.
Taking your kid school holidays, you know, to Bali, comes back looking like that.
We hope you're enjoying the Jamo and Dylan show. It's now time to have your stories heard and your questions answered. To be featured on the potty, message the boys at Jamo and Dylan on Instagram.
All right. We have a message. We'll say the name. This is from Will Hampton.
Okay.
And just a regular voice message.
Hey boys, big fan of the pod. Just wanted to get your thoughts on something. I live around Sydney, like Wollongong ways, and I've been out with my mate like the last 2 weekends. I went to the Sticky Fingers concert and on a night out, and both times he's approached chicks to like try and get their number or, you know, slide in or whatever. And like they've been all for it, and then when he's pulled his phone out, he's had like a flip case. And both times the chicks have looked and said, "Is that a flip case?" and then laughed at him and walked away. So I want to get your thoughts. Is a flip case a massive ick? Are the chicks like a bit shit? Or like, I feel like it's pretty understandable. Like I feel like a flip case is kind of like an old man thing. But just wanted to get your thoughts.
I like that.
Yeah, I mean, if you're under 30 using a flip case, I mean, what are you doing?
Yeah, I remember because Dad had a flip case. I think that one of them got me one, Mum or Dad, for like my 15th or something.
Yep.
And
yep.
then I had it until I turned 18, and then I was like, no, it's time.
Yeah,
It's time to move. And yeah, I should never have had one. Was it practical? Yeah, it was really
That's the
good
thing.
for like.
That's the thing, bro. They're so practical, genuinely. Like, you
Mate,
keep your card.
I had all my cards in there, and I never lost them.
And just maybe we got to change. Like, it is. I can see why they think it's an ick, and I think they're a bit weird. But maybe we just got to change the outlook on them.
Yeah, could we bring them back? Who
Well,
knows?
isn't that what fashion is, bro? People always wear weird shit, do weird shit, and then it's cool 3 years later. Jamo Dyl flip cases, bro, take over.
Oh, maybe we bring them back stylish
Listen,
looking.
bro, if we say they're cool long enough, eventually people will be like, oh, yeah, they're cool, hey. The fuck?
Definitely. But no, I like that because I can relate. It was
yeah.
like something that I went through. But I never really had to pull one out because I'm pretty sure by the time... I remember all the year 12, like 18ths we went to, I still had it because I looked back at the footage and it would get in the way of my shots. So what we'll do when we make ours is make the bit near the lens way wider.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
Yeah. But yeah, the flip
'Cause
case,
they're so practical.
not great, but they're really good for carrying things. And for someone like, I don't really like wallets.
Neither, bro. Wallets are bulky. They annoy me.
To just take that out of the question would be amazing.
You put wallets in jeans or something? Oh, my God, bro.
I know, it'd be magic. So, yeah, that was a good one from Will.
I like it.
And, yeah, really sad for his mate. Definitely needs to move on because that's two opportunities. Like, we're missing the fact that he could have had two experiences with probably beautiful women.
Maybe just on a night out, flip the case, like switch the case up.
Yeah, or just go without a case. I don't think they would be too...
Apparently girls
Exactly.
like that. I've seen a few TikToks where they reckon that's adventurous, They go, oh, wow.
adventurous.
So, who knows, bro?
All right, just trying to find the next one. You're very good at this, finding the...
Yeah, lots of practice, bro. And sometimes, like, you got to type the whole name in as well. It's
yeah,
weird.
well, that's what I'm finding here.
Instagram, it doesn't help.
There we go. Typed it in. Oh, it's because it's a... It was in our requests.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we have a car boy here.
A car boy. Oh, how's the new car treating you? Having fun?
Oh, good, bro. Yeah, I can't wait for you to hop in it. I've been thinking about it, just blasting music. It's just beautiful. Like, I really like how easy, automatic, practical, sleek, smooth. Just, it's fresh. And I enjoy driving it where it was sort of like a chore having to drive my other car. So, yeah, no, it's a great change. Now, moving on to this. So, this is a car boy. I've grew up around cars. Oh, he actually said, firstly, how are we? Yep.
Good,
thanks.
mate.
He said, I'm in a bit of a pickle, hoping you boys can help. I grew up around cars and I've been around them all my life. My mate recently bought his first car and has been working on it, getting it ready for when he gets his P plates.
Okay.
I feel that he is using me to work on his car because of how much I know. It's been going on for a while. I've spent multiple weekends in his shed working on his car and putting off my own projects. I feel as though it's half my fault because I don't know how to say no and stop helping. But when we do hang out outside of working on his car, it's always what he wants to do and never what I want to do.
Oh,
Friendship should be both ways and you have to give and take. This has been going on for quite a while. Do you think I'm overreacting or being used? It's being used, I reckon.
Yeah, bro, you're right. It is give and take.
It is give and take. It's like your mate's forgotten what friendship is.
You got to decide what to do.
So, yeah, I think you've got to have a strong conversation and say, mate, you're taking me for a dickhead right now.
Yeah, I agree, bro. Like,
what is this?
You can't keep doing shit for free and you're not getting anything back. Well, come on.
It's a joke.
Stand up for your own time.
Yeah, he needs to stand up for himself. He sounds like he's being pushed over and walked over when he really just needs to lift.
Agreed, bro.
Yeah. So,
Agreed.
that's that. let's move on to some confessions. Let's get into them.
Let's do it.
It's now time to dive into your deepest and darkest confessions. Let's hear what the people have to get off their chest.
All right. This is from... I'm not going to say the name because this one's pretty full on.
Okay. Oh, this is
It's good
then.
though. You'll like it. All right. When I was 16, I met a worker at the Melbourne show and got his number. I went back a week later and he snuck me in for free.
Okay.
Then we went into the trucks behind the show and we had sex.
Okay. That was quick.
The reason it's messed up is because the bloke was 24 and I was 16. Found out a week after sleeping with him that he had a kid who was about 2 years old.
Damn.
Never really thought it was that weird until my current boyfriend turned 24 earlier this year, and that's when I realised how gross it is. No hate to the guy, I fully consented, and it's a ripper story to this day. I'm 20 now, and I still get the occasional message from him to see how life is. Come on.
Damn, bro. 8 years.
She doesn't seem affected, and she said that she consented.
So that's good. That's good. You know, that means we can have...
Yeah, but it's still a bit... It's on...
8 years, bro. He's going to pick up chicks at the fair.
So if she's 20, her current boyfriend's 24, so she loves an age gap. That's already a 4-year gap.
4, but then she... Bro, double that.
And this guy, the 24-year-old at the time, he's got a 2-year-old at home. He's at the fair making money for his little boy or a little girl.
And trying to make him a brother or sister too, bro.
Yeah, I know. And have a stepmom.
Damn, man. That is a crazy
whoa.
story. What the fuck? 16 and
Full
24.
on. 16.
That's
it's
too
a
much, bro.
Gap.
Terrible.
Terrible gap. Because you think of a 24, that's a man. A 24-year-old is a man.
And 16, bro, that's young,
That's still
bro.
a kid. That's
year 10. That's year 10.
Jamo and Dylan say no to that.
Yeah, no
Jamo
way,
and Dylan
bro.
say no to that.
You know,
it's
give
not
it
on.
give it 2 more years, and you know, go for it.
Yeah, then we're closer to
But
where we should be. But
year 10 versus 24, that's weird, man.
oh,
And he still
actually,
messages.
yeah, no, that's what I find a bit
That's
odd. Like,
annoying.
she's in a new relationship. This happened years ago, and this
How you
bloke's
going?
yeah.
Oh, how are
How's
ya?
life? Nice
You
to
miss
see
me?
you're 20 now. You're
He probably-
actually too old.
Yeah, he's not interested anymore.
Yeah.
Uh,
We've got to take a little break because it's got 2 minutes left on Zoom. So I'll just make a new one and ring you back.
all right, easy.
I had a couple of hours before I started work in the morning on a Sunday, so I thought I'd go for a walk through the national park kind of area in Rosebud in Victoria, down on the peninsula. Walking along, realised, oh man, I have to shit really bad, and thought, nah, hold on. Got to the point where I was farting like an absolute cannon, and thought, no, this has got to be it. So I found a decent tree, took a squat, absolute diarrhea. Look across mid-squat, and there was just a pack of about 15 kangaroos staring at me. All dignity was lost in that moment, I have to say.
I think at that point, kangaroos know as well.
They wouldn't look away either. They don't look away,
No,
bro.
because they're disrespectful animals. Actually, like they'll look at you and they don't have anything to say. They don't have anything to do. They'll just look.
They just stare. They don't
make
care.
you feel uncomfortable. I thought she was going to say like a pack of boys, like which would have been worse, obviously, because they're human. But
I agree. The kangaroos, they know what's going on in that
interesting
moment.
she's obviously she had nowhere else to go, but she squatted and diarrheaed next to a big tree. Couldn't be your proudest moment.
I don't think so
wouldn't think.
at all. No.
But that's a confession. She had to get it off her chest and out of her ass, obviously.
Better out than
and
in, I
that's
guess. Yeah, bro.
Exactly. We have 4 court cases to finish off the show,
4
so let's
court
get stuck
cases,
into
that's
those.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
You're about to enter the courtroom of Jamo and Dylan. The people are real, the cases are real, and the rulings are final. This is Jamo and Dylan's courtroom.
All right, let's
Beautiful.
go. Court case. Last year, a week before Christmas, I went clubbing in Bunbury with my best friend Lily and her boyfriend. We decided to have prees at her friend's place. Let's call him Mason.
Okay, Big
Mason
Mace.
is a drug dealer.
Okay.
Big Mace, the drug dealer, right? And was giving Lily and her boyfriend MD.
Okay.
What I didn't know was that my best friend Lily and Mason had cut a deal that if Mason can spend the night with me, Lily gets free MD.
Okay.
So the drug dealer gets to spend the night with this girl who's sending this in if Lily gets free MD.
Yeah.
After clubbing in Bunbury, I decided to stay the night at Mason's because I was drunk. So she's
Okay.
sort of gotten drunk enough to go along with this when she didn't even know. Anyways, I went to do the deed with Mason, but he couldn't even get hard. My question is Lily a shit friend for pimping me out for free MD? I think she is. Because
Yeah.
she said, you have to have sex with the drug dealer for me to have free good night out.
Yeah. And then, so she went along with it, or she didn't know until after?
She didn't know until after.
Okay.
But she still wanted to.
Yeah, so it kind of
And
worked.
she-
It worked out perfectly for the friend.
Yeah, like Lily's had a sick night.
Yeah.
She's
yeah,
like,
she did
drug
pimp you
dealer's
out.
gone. She pimped you out. That's not what a good
Well, you
friend
got
would
pimped
do.
out without even knowing.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Like
She
you-
just fell for it.
Yeah, you wanted to do it. Damn,
It's an interesting, it's a
the
spectacle.
subtle pimp, bro.
Yeah, like it was there the whole time, and she just couldn't see it, and she still took the
I mean,
bait.
she said, surely she was having some drugs too. I mean,
We'll have to
3 out of
ask.
4. It'd be interesting if she wasn't.
This one's COVID related, and I don't
Okay.
like doing much COVID related stuff because we've rinsed it, we've done it. But this is a good one because he wants to know if he's guilty or not.
Okay.
Hey guys, love the podcast, listening in from New Zealand. I recently went on a snowboarding trip with around 20 or 30 other people. And after a couple of days, it turned out someone got sick and tested positive for COVID, which meant everyone had to go home.
Oh.
This really sucked because we were supposed to be on the mountain for another 3 or 4 days. Now, what I haven't told you yet is that the week before the trip, I'd been feeling pretty sick and I hadn't told anyone on the trip about it. I don't think it was COVID because I've had it before and this was much milder. I'm still unsure as I never took a test to find out. On the trip, I felt pretty good and wasn't sick. I didn't feel 100%, recovered though. Don't know about Australia, but over here, everything was technically all good for me to go on the trip and I wasn't breaking any rules. Still, I can't help feeling bad and wondering maybe it was my fault. I had to spend a lot of money, however, to go... I had to spend a lot of money to go and had been waiting for months. So, he tested positive. He said, turns out someone got sick and tested positive. Does he mean him?
No, I think he means he's trying to say, did I get the person sick? Is he guilty? Well, if he said it was all good for him to go, so
And he's already had it.
you already
I
had
think
it.
it's
like,
fine. If
it
he's
is what
already
it
had
is,
it, you
bro.
sort of feel like you can be immune.
If they didn't die, then you're okay. But everyone had to
Yeah.
go home, which is sad.
Yeah, it's 4 days they've missed out.
You think you'd all just hang out there?
Yeah, like what can you do? Oh, but then they're probably at a lodge or something.
I don't know, bro. It's a bit of a weird one. I don't know. I can't say he's outright guilty.
Nah.
Might not have been him.
G'day, Jamo and Dylan. I hope you're doing well. I have a court case for you. I bought tickets for my mates and I to see a show, and everyone had paid me back besides from one. Now, let's call her Svetlana. Svetlana, she doesn't have the best track record with paying people back, and she was also ignoring my messages or taking days to respond. Now, I think it was fair to assume that she wasn't going to pay me back at all, so I gave her ticket to someone else who was going to pay me. Do you think it's fair that I gave her ticket away, or should I have let her come and possibly not pay me back?
Fair.
Fair. I love
Bro,
how she sounded like a TV presenter when she said, let's call her Svetlana.
Yeah, that's an interesting name just out of nowhere to use as a.
Maybe it is
usually-
like maybe she's European,
Yeah,
like
so
Slovakian
she wants to
or
keep it
something.
authentic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair, bro. If you're buying tickets for events and stuff, usually that's paid for and like straight away. I've got the tickets,
should
lads.
be.
You know.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's
So-
annoying.
I can see where Svetlana would be mad too, but if you're not, if you're taking days to reply to messages and just being
if you're
a shit
ignoring
person,
messages, then that's on you.
yeah, definitely. So
Can't take days to reply. That's crazy.
we say that the girl is not guilty, but the
Not
girl who
guilty.
didn't pay, unlucky, mate.
Yeah, just
Unlucky.
be better.
So, but that's where we'll leave it this week.
was a good one.
Thanks for joining us.
Lots of good
Thanks
stuff.
for taking the time out of your trip to get the
Oh,
potty
that's all
done.
right, mate.
Just
Early
working
here.
on the road.
Early here.
What are your plans for the rest of the day? It's Friday, the 15th of July.
Friday. I think we're going to the beach later, maybe. Something
Door
like
knocking in this afternoon or no?
that. They will be probably.
Yeah, do they
it's
do that
called-
over there?
Yeah, it's called. They told us yesterday. It's called something service, right?
Yeah, like
So-
God service or something.
What's the word? I can't remember what they called it. It was anyway. And yesterday they did it, right? And they just go around and spread the word. Saturday they're doing it, and then Sunday there's a big meeting they go to.
It's weird.
Yeah, bro. I hope they don't try and reel us in.
Yeah, oh well.
I'm not
Good
reading. I
luck.
don't want to read scripture again, bro.
How many more days do you have there?
Friday 2.
Okay, you'll get through.
Maybe I'll try and
That's all
hide. They'll be hunting me
A
with
cupboard
pitchforks,
behind
bro.
you.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright.
Well, enjoy, mate, and I'll
Thanks,
see you
mate.
in a week.
You too. Yep. See you soon.